Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a different video. I'm gonna do a video about my experience with COVID-19. So you guys are probably wondering why am I making a video in English. I'm gonna start a segment of my videos in English if it's a Let's Chat video. So let's begin with my experience with COVID-19. So yes, August 9th, I was feeling sick, I was vomiting, and I was coughing so hard. So the next day after that, August 10th, I think that's Wednesday, I'm not sure, my grandma died. Yes, it's so sad that she died, and I was feeling sad as well because I'm not able to attend her funeral because I might contract COVID-19, because I'm not sure if I have COVID-19 at that time. The symptoms haven't come up yet. So the next day I began to feel the symptoms of not able to taste and smell, and my brother, he's feeling that too, and my nephew, they felt that too, that they were not able to taste and smell. And my brother is different because four of us, we didn't experience the difficulty of breathing, but my brother, it's a different story because he experienced that difficulty of breathing. So after 2 days, we went to a hospital to get swabbed and to be tested. So going back to the symptoms of me having not able to smell or to taste, you can feel the texture when you eat the food. You can feel the texture, the tenderness, etc. But you just can't taste it at all. There's no flavor. And for me the worst part is there's just this weird metallic smell. I don't know where it is at that time. I didn't know that I have COVID-19 at that time, but it started with that metallic smell. I was looking around, where's that smell? But it's really the symptoms of COVID-19. So I didn't know that at that time, but now I know. So it started there, we got the symptoms, etc. After 2 days, we went to this school. This school hosts the swab test, etc. So we went there and we got swabbed and tested. Wait. Let me talk about the swab test. In Facebook, they have the swab test that goes all the way up your brain. And it's a lie, okay? Those memes, they're lies. So let me tell you, we went there. I think the first one who got swabbed is my mother or my brother, I'm not sure. But we went there. I was so freaking scared with that swab test because I was thinking about the Facebook thing where it goes to your brain. Whew. And actually there's two tests, the swab test and the one with your mouth test. I didn't know that, but I was scared of the nose part, the nose one. When it's my turn, I sat there and they told me to look up, so I did. It's not that bad, Facebook made it look like it's the end of the world because it's gonna poke your brain or something, but it's not that bad. It feels like when you eat a spaghetti, yes, and then you choke up a little bit and that spaghetti went to your nose, that feeling, or rice. That's what it feels like getting swabbed. For me, the bad part is the mouth part, and I was thinking, this is nothing, it's just a swab in the mouth. This is the worst part, the nose. But boy, I was wrong. So I sat there, and now they're gonna do the mouth part. They put the swab in there, and it feels like they scratch up my throat. It kind of hurts, So I don't like it at all. The nose one is better, The mouth part. After getting swabbed 2 days later, they told us the bad news. We all have COVID-19. But my niece didn't get tested at that time because she doesn't have the symptoms of COVID-19. So just the four of us, my brother, me, my mother, and my nephew. So moving on, 2 days later, we went to Mariveles District Hospital. Going there to Mariveles District Hospital is hard as well because there's like zigzag on the road. We felt dizzy and it was a terrible experience on the road. Can you imagine these frontliners driving back and forth from Balanga to Mariveles? That's like an hour away. And if you go there, it's like zigzag, so it makes you dizzy. So I commend all the frontliners out there. You guys are doing a great job. So moving on, going to Mariveles District Hospital. When we got there, they assist us, they put us in a room, x-ray, everything. I thank them because they did everything for us. So we went in the back. So I told you guys earlier that I didn't experience the difficulty of breathing. I just felt it when we were going up. It was a long way up to our room. We're going to spend 2 weeks there. So we have to go up through the back because we can't go in the front because we have COVID-19. I was breathless, but we made it to our room. I was expecting like crowded because it's a public hospital, but actually we have the room for ourselves. 4 of us in one room. It's a big room. Actually, if I have a photo, I would just put it here, but I don't have a photo right now. Moving on the story, we're at the Mariveles District Hospital. We spent there 2 weeks, no internet, no TV inside the hospital. So you guys are probably wondering, like how the heck did you survive 2 weeks in the hospital with no internet and no TV? Guys, the secret to surviving that is DS emulator, okay? If I don't have DS emulator, the Game Boy, I downloaded that 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I think, or more than that. And thank goodness that I downloaded that or else I have nothing to do. So yeah, I was able to play Mario, Pokemon Black 2. So I finished all that in 2 weeks. Let me talk about Mariveles District Hospital first. Great people, and when we went to the room, there's a camera there. So everything we do, yes, we don't have privacy, but everything we do, they can see us if we're experiencing difficulty of breathing or something like that. So a week later, there's a bad news again. Our family at home, they took the test and get swabbed, and one of them is positive. My niece was positive. So how did it happen? Yes, I know, she is asymptomatic because she didn't have the symptoms of COVID-19. So she's like a walking COVID. So even you right now watching this, you probably have COVID-19 and you don't know it, so always be careful. That's the lesson here. It's hard to be asymptomatic because you don't know that you have it. Probably you're gonna go home, you're gonna attend to your kids, to your husband, to your wife. Again, we spent there 2 weeks, right? And it was crazy. Sometimes I would just look at the window, look at China Bank, PNB, and the banks, and I was just look there, drink coffee all the time. And they bring us food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's good, and they always bring us coffee. I don't get why they bring us coffee, and after 2 weeks we got out and it says there, no caffeine. I don't get it. But anyways, 2 weeks there. Thank you, DS Demulator, for saving my ass. Spending there with no internet, with no TV, and because it is such a heavy burden, I just have to think positive. We were there, yes, the situation, we have COVID-19, etc. But I just have to think positive at that time. thank you, Mariveles District Hospital, because every day they have to call us, telling us what's up, how are you guys doing, are you guys able to breathe well, and they're always checking on us, blood pressure, etc. So thank you, really. So moving on to the story, we're now going 2 weeks later. I think that's Monday. We were supposed to go out, but then we were delayed because my mother, the doctors and nurses, they saw something from her lungs through via X-ray. So we had to stay there for another day, and it's too hard for all of us because freedom, freedom. We were shouting freedom. We're gonna go out now. We're gonna go home, sleep well, with privacy. But it sucks because we're not able to go out at that time. Actually, my nephew at that time was crying because he really wants to go out, already. So when we got out, it was a happy day, happiest moment of our lives, and actually before we leave, the nurses there, they did like a dance, something. It's like a graduation theme for us, COVID survivors. We have like a card that says COVID free, and we were so happy, finally going home. So we got home. At home, it was a different story because it's like we were still in the hospital, Let me tell you the difference when we got home and we're COVID free, and we're doing this jog at the door, plates at the door, and not going out. We're stricter this time, alcohol every time, mask, vitamins, The doctor told us that COVID-19 is like a severe flu. So you always have to drink your vitamins, If you think that you're a survivor or like a fighter or Superman like me, I don't drink vitamins because I feel like I can do all things without vitamins, In the morning I could clean, I could mop, then vlog, then edit the vlogs. Then the afternoon I could help my mom with chores, etc., etc. So if you are not drinking your vitamins right now, you have to buy one and drink Centrum or other vitamins out there, vitamin C, because it's better to be safe. Especially now there's a lot of people with COVID-19. It's better to be safe and sure. Vitamins, mask, alcohol, wherever you go. And sometimes you can wear a face shield, So 2 days later, the doctor decided to re-swab us and, get us all tested again. Right here at our house, they sent nurses to our house to have us tested again if we're positive for COVID-19. And the good news is, we are all negative. So I'm just happy that we're all negative, and I'm just happy that we survived COVID-19. I survived COVID-19, and all of us. It's hard to get through COVID-19, even though we experienced like the less severe COVID-19. I know that there are severe symptoms out there when you can't breathe at all and you have to wear a ventilator. We didn't experience that. I'm still thankful that we just got the minor or the very light COVID-19. But still, it's still COVID-19, And having to go through it, I'm just happy that it's all done, that we're getting better and better. So you guys at home, make sure, to wear masks and to do all the things that you have to do to be careful and to be safe for your family. And whatever happens, guys, it's so hard to deal with this COVID-19 because it is invisible. But we're gonna get through it. We just have to, be strong and to just hold on and don't let go, because we can get through this. I believe so. So yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching my video about COVID-19, my experience with COVID-19. So thank you guys, and peace out.